Is it really that far? You say the night feels longer now, without someone to hold somehow. I didn't know what I could do, so I just stayed away with you. Your window light's still on at 2. I picture everything you do. Not close enough to touch your hand, but close enough to understand. Maybe we're not side by side, but you never left my life. Distance doesn't feel that wide when you're always on my mind. If you stop and turn around, I'll be somewhere you can find. I won't rush, I won't pretend. Love like this, it doesn't end. You don't need to call me home, I already know. Some days you sound a little tired, like hope is fading, getting quiet. I wish I could just cross the line and sit with you without goodbye. But maybe love is not that loud, not always said, not always found. Sometimes it lives in smaller things, like staying through everything. We don't need to prove it now, we just feel it somehow. Distance doesn't feel that wide, even on the loneliest nights. If you breathe, then breathe into, that's how I stay with you. I won't force, I won't chase. Love will find its way, and when the time is right. If one day you feel too far and you don't know where you are, just remember where you stood when everything was still good. I'm not gone, I'm still here. Even if I disappear. Distance doesn't make us less, it just teaches us what lasts. If you need me, I won't run, I'll just come. Not fast, but I'll come. Not fast, but I'll come. I thought I was fine before you. I used to wake without a reason. Another day, another season. Nothing wrong, nothing new, just a life I got used to. I never asked for something more, never opened any door. I called it peace, I called it calm, but it was just being numb. Then you came without a sound, and everything turned around. I didn't know what happiness was until I felt your quiet love. Not loud, not bright, but something soft that stayed inside. You didn't try to change my world, you just stood there and it turned. Now even silence feels alive. said you'd stay with me, but somehow that was all I need. No promises, no perfect lines, just small moments every night. I started seeing things I missed, like how it feels just to exist. Not chasing dreams, not running fast, just letting something finally last. And I don't know what to call this quiet change, this gentle fall. I didn't know what happiness was until I felt your kind of love. It doesn't shine, it doesn't burn, but it's the one thing I can't unlearn. You didn't pull me out of dark, you just became a little spark. And now I see what I've been missing in every breath. I'm finally living. If one day you walk away, I won't ask you to stay, but I'll know deep inside you were the reason I felt alive. I didn't know what happiness was until I learned to feel enough. Not holding on, not holding tight, just knowing you were once my light. And even if you're not here now, I still remember. Somehow I wasn't empty, I just didn't know. I tried to understand it, but I couldn't. You never said too many words, but somehow I always heard. Every silence, every pause felt like something I couldn't solve. You looked at me just once or twice, but it stayed like a quiet light. I didn't know what it all meant, but I felt it every second. Not everything needs a name, some things just stay the same. It's a love I never understood, never wrong, never good, just somewhere in between, like a place I've never seen. It doesn't ask, it doesn't take, it doesn't bend, it doesn't break, but it stays even when I move, like a truth I can't prove. I try to find a reason why something so small feels so wide. No beginning, no clear end, still it finds me now and then. You're not here, but not gone, like a quiet, endless song. I don't hold, but I don't lose, it just stays like morning dew. Maybe love is not to know, but just something somehow without a sound. It's the only thing I find. try to hold it tight, it just fades out of sight. But if I let it come and go, it stays longer than I know. It's a love I never understood, but I know it's something good. Not because it stays with me, but because it lets me be. I don't understand it, but I don't need to. It's not too much, but somehow it is. I didn't know love felt like this. Not a fire, not a kiss, just something slowly filling space, till I can't find where I am placed. Every thought leads back to you. Every silence feels it too. I didn't fall, I didn't die, but now I'm in it all the time. It's not heavy, not too deep, but it doesn't let me leave. I can't breathe in this love, but I don't wanna wake up. It's not pain, it's not fear, just too much of you in here. I don't run, I don't fight, I just stay every night. Let it come, let it stay, even if it takes me away. I try to step a little back, just to see what I might lack. But the moment I let go, I felt something I didn't know. It's not loud, but it's everywhere. In the way I stop and stare, in the way I lose my line every time you cross my mind. Maybe this is what it means to feel more than what it seems. I can't breathe in this love, but I don't wanna give up. It's not wrong, it's just real, more than I know how to feel. I don't need to be free. If this is what you gave me, let it stay, let it grow, even if I never know. If I call it too much, will it disappear at once? So I keep it unnamed and just let it remain. I can't breathe in this love, but I've learned not to run. It's not breaking me down, it's just turning me around. Maybe love, maybe love was never meant to be easy. You didn't say much that day. You stood there same soft eyes I once knew. No goodbye, no clear line, just a silence I couldn't define. You didn't look away from me, but you weren't where you used to be. Something changed, I felt it first, like a calm before it hurts. You didn't break, you didn't lie, you just stopped standing by. That was the day you chose another life, not with anger, not with goodbye, just a step a little far, and suddenly I lost where you are. I didn't cry, I didn't speak, I just felt something turn weak. Not in you, not in me, just in what we used to be. I tried to find a reason why, but nothing ever came to mind. No mistake, no wrong time, just a shift I couldn't fight. Maybe love doesn't end, it just changes where it stands. Not disappearing, not erased, just no longer in the same place. You didn't leave all at once, you just slowly became someone. That was the day you chose another life, still the same, but not as mine. No more us, no more stay, just a quiet drifting away. I didn't hate, I understood. Some things end even when they're good, and maybe love doesn't die, it just learns to step aside. If I held you just a bit more, would you still walk out that door? Or was it something always there, just waiting to disappear? That was the day you chose your way, and I had nothing left to say. Not because I didn't care, but love doesn't stay by force. You didn't leave me, you just moved somewhere I can't follow. You didn't say much. You can leave, but don't take everything with you. I stayed longer than I should, thinking maybe it was good, holding on to what we were, even when it started to blur. I gave more than I could see, left a part of me in we. Now you walk a different way, and I don't know what should stay. You can go, I understand, but don't erase who I am. Don't take away my dreams, they were never yours to keep. You can have the memories, but not what lives in me. I won't beg, I won't chase, I just need my own space. You can go be who you need, but don't take away my dreams. There were nights I lost my way, trying hard just to stay, be someone you wouldn't leave. Now I see that wasn't me. Love is not to disappear, just to keep somebody near. If I fate to make you stay, then I've already walked away. You can go without regret, I'll keep what I haven't lost yet. Don't take away my dreams, even if you leave with ease. You can close the door behind, but not the life that's still mine. I won't break, I won't fall, I'm still standing through it all. You can go, I'll let you leave, but don't take away my dreams. If I lose everything, but still hear my heart sing, then maybe I'll be fine, even without you this time. Don't take away my dreams, they're the only part of me that you never truly knew. Even when I gave you all I could. So go on, find your way, I'll be okay someday. Not because you stayed or leave, but because I still believe. I lost you, but not myself. I thought you were already gone. I cleared the room, I changed the light, try to sleep through every night. Put away the things you left, like I could forget, step by step. But in the quiet, something stays in the air, in empty space. Not your voice, not your face, just a feeling I can't erase. You're not here, I know it's true. So why does everything feel like you? Let me be, just let me breathe. Why does your memory follow me? Not too loud, not too strong, just enough to stay this long. I don't call, I don't try, still you're here every night. In between what I see and what I'm trying not to be. I walk outside, I hear a song. For a second, you're not gone. In the way the wind moves slow, but you're somehow always near, like a shadow, soft and thin, living quietly within. I don't want to hold you back, but you're the part I still have. Let me be, let me go. Why does this still feel so close? Not a dream, not a lie, just something I can't deny. I don't chase, I don't keep, still you stay inside me like a trace I can't see, but I feel it endlessly. If I forget, would it fade, or just change the way you stay? Maybe love doesn't leave, it just hides quietly. Let me be, I won't fight. Maybe this is how goodbye doesn't end, doesn't stay, just slowly fades away. You're not here, but you're not gone. Heard a song today, and I looked for you again. Every time I find something new, a melody of you, my first thought, without a doubt, is still to turn and call you out. Like nothing's changed, like you're still near, like I can reach you from right here. I take a step, I turn around, and that's when you're not found. It happens fast, I almost believe you never really left me. Take me back to who I was before I knew what losing does, before your name meant everything, before this quiet underneath. I don't need to change the past, I just miss how I used to laugh, before I learned what love can do and how it stays even without you. Little thing I see still feels like it's meant to be, shared between just you and me, like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't try to hold it tight, but it slips in every night. Not to hurt, not to break, just a memory I can't shake. I don't call, I don't pretend, but you're still there in the end. Take me back to who I was before I felt this kind of love, before I knew how deep it goes and how it stays even when it's gone. I don't blame, I don't regret, but there's a part I can't forget. Not you, not us, just me, before I knew how this could be. If I never met you then, was someone unaware of something no longer there. Take me back, not to undo, but to understand what I've been through. Not to forget or run away, but to find myself again someday. I miss you, but I miss me too. If it's over, why is it still here? I packed away the things you left, told myself it's for the best. Closed the door, turned off the light, try to leave it all behind. Days go on, I play my part, keeping quiet, guarding my heart. No one sees, no one knows how it lingers, soft and slow. I don't reach, I don't call, but I haven't let it fall. How do I forget what I still feel when every part of it feels real? It's not loud, it doesn't show, but it's the only thing I know. I don't want to hold it tight, but it stays every night. Not as love, not as pain, just something that remains. I try to give it different names, call it past or just a phase, but no word ever fits. Something quiet stays like this. You're not here, I understand. Still it slips through my hands, like a thought I didn't choose, like a truth I can't refuse. Maybe time doesn't erase, it just softens what remains. How do I forget what I still feel when letting go doesn't feel real? I don't chase, I don't stay, but it never fades away. It's not yours, it's not mine, just a space left behind. And somehow, silently, it still lives inside me. asking what we went through. Every step feels a little clearer now. Even silence feels allowed. I still remember, I still know what it meant to let you go. Not as loss, not as pain, just a part of who I became. There's no need to understand everything that slipped my hands. I just wanna go somewhere far, not to run, just to restart, with a heart that's still the same, but no longer held in place. I don't need to leave it all, I just hear a different call. And wherever I begin, I'll be whole again. I can walk without that weight, without asking if it's too late. Not because I stopped to care, but I learned love can stay there. Not in front, not behind, just somewhere in my mind. Like a song I used to know, soft enough to let it go. I don't need to close the door, I just don't stand there anymore. I just wanna go somewhere far, find the light in who I am. Not to change, not to hide, just to feel alive. And if love comes back one day, I won't push it or make it stay. I'll just smile, let it be the way it's meant for me. Some things stay, not to hold, but to show how we've grown. I just wanna go somewhere far and carry who I really are. Not the past, not the pain, just the strength that remains. And maybe one day I'll see it was never losing you, it was finding me. I'm not running, I'm just moving forward.